While we're going on our way there, we will use Healing Vitality. Hello. Yeah, so the thing that I'm currently working on in the background is a script that will allow us that while we're in combat, we will slowly regenerate everything. Hello, Umaril, the Unfeathered. I am known as the Dark King himself. Are you going to attack me? No, not attack me. Starting Umaril's physical form, if the prophet told me is true, I must cast the blessing of Talos on myself, and I will follow Umaril's spirit to a place where he can be destroyed. Okay. Got some cool Belkin stones. Nothing else here. Really cast. Ooh. Thank you. Varla? Varla again. Is there another cask over here? Yes, there is. Just nice. Dispel. Cool, cool. Alright, now this is the part where I don't know. I wonder if you actually have to wear the Crusader relics for this? I'm hoping not. I'm hoping we just do it with the armor. And by the way, yes, you are supposed to actually use the Crusader relics, because Umaril is very difficult to deal with. Trust me. Full Daedric equipment with, like, having fully vanilla, like, items and such, it is very difficult with full Daedric. And having, like, a fully geared character specifically for tanking. It is very challenging. This armor is just over the top, and that's why we're able to deal with it. There we go. Game? Please don't do the thing you did with my old computer. Oh, there you go. Or one of my old computers. I'm not joking. When you talk to Pelinal, I had like, it actually legitimately dropped me down. And I was like, okay, anytime now. I played through the PlayStation. I know you're supposed to teleport me. And it didn't work, so I literally went splat on the ground. And then when I reloaded the save, it brought me back up there, and I'm like, oh, great, this again. And then it literally teleported me instantaneously, like, instantly. Like, it's like, oh yeah, we were supposed to teleport you before. It's really interesting. Umaril is utterly destroyed. I have completed my holy quest.
Crusader, arise. Stand and face the light. Breathe again, and receive your reward. You have completed your divine task. You have restored the order. You have defeated the enemy of the Nine.
I have destroyed Umaril the
order
Unfeathered.
shall serve as the sword and the shield of the Nine in the dark times to come.
Yay! Wait.
We owe you a debt of thanks. You have succeeded where we could not. You and your knights have held true to your purpose. At long last, our purgatory is at an end. We go to the glory of the Nine to serve in their host in the life this one.
Beyond to this one.
You may call upon our spirits when you need us. Simply pray at our tombs, and each of us will grant you a blessing from the Nine.
One of them is broken.
May your sword serve the Nine all the days of your life, Crusader. Farewell.
Alright. All of them are gone now. Hello.
You redeemed my soul from the evil that had ensnared me. For that, I am forever in your debt. The old bitterness that seemed so important to me in life. What is that now? How to weigh that against my very soul?
Knights of the Nine.
The Knights of the Nine stand together once again. I would not have thought it possible. We owe you a great debt.
Sir Caius.
The evil took hold of me the day that I slew Sir Caius on the Priory steps. I baited him, knowing his temper, and then I killed him when he drew against me. I killed him in cold blood with the holy sword itself. I could have disarmed him or wounded him, but a cold pride had taken hold of me, and so I slew him and went to war and never returned. The evil grew upon me until I became cruel, a tyrannical ruler, a terror upon the land. In death, evil held me even tighter than in life. Thanks to you, that all is behind me. Sir Caius and I will go to Etheria side by side, as of old. The gods are truly merciful.
Sword of the Crusader.
I took the sword down with me into evil. You have redeemed us both. The gods smile on such deeds, noble knight.
Okay.
May the Nine guide your way.
Yep. Okay. He's now gone. So the one that is broken is... Where are you, buddy? According to this, it's you, I think. Yeah, Caius is supposed to give you Stendar's Blessing, which is supposed to actually increase by so each and every one of these gives you a blessing based off of one of the 8 attributes. So one of them will give you strength, the other one will give you intelligence, and so on and so forth. But normally, if you actually go through the DLC like I did, kind of thing, and or not even with like I did with the armor, with this armor kind of thing, but you know what I mean, like with all the quests kind of thing. All of these guys are supposed to give you one. Sir Amiel gives you Akatosh, Caius gives you Stendar, Casimir gives you Mora, Gregory gives you Debella, Henrik gives you Julianos, Junkin gives you Kinrith, Ralvus gives you Zenithar, and Torolf gives you RK. So there's a problem with Sir Caius where its effect is supposed to give you where it's supposed to give you agility, but it actually gives you personality unless you have the unofficial patch kind of thing. So Akatosh is strength. Yeah, we don't really need these anyway. We can... Yeah, we don't really need that. Alright, there we go. Let's leave. Who are you?
Lord Crusader, how can this be? You're alive. It's a miracle. I heard voices in the Undercroft, and I came to investigate. You vanished in Garmus Mountain. After the battle, we searched further into the ruin and found you next to Umaril's corpse. You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead. I saw it with my own eyes. You did not draw breath. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret. We feared what would happen if our enemies thought you were dead.
What enemies? The wonders of the Nine are many.
Indeed, they are. We knew you had succeeded in destroying Umaril's physical form, but it seemed that you had met the same fate as Pelennor Whitestrake. Tell me, was Umaril destroyed?
I have severed his very soul. Of course, I destroyed him utterly. I've severed his very soul.
Then he is destroyed. We've won, and you're alive. I have to tell the others.
Okay. Okay, now for this, I have to recommend this because it did happen to me. And according to the wiki, it is almost irreversible. Unless, of course, you have the unofficial patch. You would think, though, that they would kind of make the unofficial patch official.
Knights of the Nine, hear me. Today we have witnessed undeniable proof of the strength and the might of the gods we serve. Slain in battle with the dread Umaril, by the grace and mercy of the Nine, the Crusader lives again. How can this be, you ask? What of our foe? What has become of Umaril the Unfeathered?
I'm curious.
Umaril has been slain by the Crusader.
With this very
His very
blade.
spirit cast into the void and destroyed for all eternity. He will never rise again. Let us give thanks to the Nine. By their power, the Crusader has rid the world of Umaril forever. Hail the Lord Crusader!
Hail the Lord Crusader!
Okay, so pretty much make sure that you listen to the entire speech. Make sure that you do not talk to any of the knights. If you do, this entire area will be glitched, where they will not leave. They will just stand there, like, idle and wait until, like, you ask one of the knights, except for Sir Thedret, to follow them. Now, I have to know this, because I know that this does happen to people. Oh, okay. So there's a glitch that happens where... Does it say anything here? Yeah, okay. So after returning to the Priory from the final battle with Umaril, you may encounter a bug where you lose the ability to sit. Either no sitting animation plays and you appear to be standing but can't move, or you sit on nothing beside the chair/bench. The cause of this is an idle animation with bad conditions that sticks to you. There's no way of fixing this with console commands, but it may go away by itself after extended gameplay when many other animations have been applied. So there are a couple things that need to happen that require the player themselves to sit. The Shivering Isles expansion, which we will eventually do. So we will do it. So we will do this. There's one for the Thieves Guild, or the Guild of the Thieves, or however you want to kind of word it. They also have a sitting requirement. I have seen. I think it's a part of their, like, what they do. There's a bug. There's a fix that it says, and I tried it, and it never worked for me. I don't know. Doesn't really say anything. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right. So now that we don't have that Knights of the Nine glitch of any kind, let's grab Tess.
How can I help?
Let's move out. Follow me.
All right.
Yep. We're gonna go and journey to somewhere else. No, I am joking. We're gonna go to Anvil. So that's it for the Knights of the Nine. So yeah. So currently, right now, I'm in the process of building a script so that anytime we have the armor equipped, while we are in battle, we gain a natural regeneration of health, magicka, and fatigue. Mind you, the health and fatigue is mostly just to help keep us alive, but the magicka is just so that while in battle, we will always have enough. And I will also have a sort of a system applied to it so that we will always have enough magicka specifically so that we have always the chance of using healing vitality. As you know, we need 100 magicka for it. So we kind of need that to always be applied to us. So, yeah.
Yes, my love.
You stay here for a few. I don't really need you to stay here, but, like, I kind of don't want you to follow me and then end up killing me because I decide to switch out of the armor. Tests. And we've almost gained a level, too. That's awesome. That's exactly what we kind of want. We want to be close to... I literally thought Knights of the Nine would have at least given me the level, but then again, I guess the Oblivion XP mod is not geared for the DLCs, which is completely fine. I kind of hoped that it was, though, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So we do need the Conjure Thy Storage. So we're going to grab our level up equipment. Because why not? And I'm going to grab Wrist of a Million Sword, because why not? Okay, so here's something else that's also really interesting to mention. So when you go through this entire DLC, there is a chance you can actually get both of Umaril's swords. The way that it works is that when you're about to make sure that when you kill Umaril, you're like right next to him pretty much, and when you're before you're about to fall, make sure that you take his sword, so that you're able to get multiple. So yeah, that way you're able to get two of them, rather than just having one of them. And with that, you're able to get, of course, two swords. So we're going to be playing a mod that I guess you could say it's sort of a continuation of the Knights of the Nine, but more so it's more of like an aftermath kind of thing, where it's like a what happens after you kind of do it. So I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. Hi Tess. Yeah, I always wore this armor. Don't know what you're talking about. So yeah.
How can I help?
So we're gonna go do that mod next time, and then we'll do an Oblivion mod playthrough of that, and then with this mod, it has a way that you can sell things in bulk without having to worry about anything. So we'll be able to find out what our total amount of loot is shortly after. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time for some more Oblivion modded playthrough.